the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Bartolo Colon. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Johnny Damon. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it across, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. In there safely.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
On the ground to second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. And that's two. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill, Hippo Pacheco.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
To third, might be two. Palmer over to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Manny Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Game one of the division series. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jeff King. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. In the air, right side. Ramirez under it. Hooks it away for the out. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. And there's 2 down.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now it's going to be Jose Overstreet, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Dean Palmer steps in for the Royals. Fouled off. He was late. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Damon with a homer in his last game. Right side. And that's just foul.
10 degrees. Until we get out tomorrow.
And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
He's locked out.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jim Toney. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Happy Saturday, hey everyone.
Hard hit right side.
Damn! I was reading that message.
And he'll be safe at
What's
first.
up, Dan? Damn, routine pop out.
Well, it was a good clean throw to second base, but the problem was there wasn't a play there. Can't give him a hit for that. It's got to be an error.
Checks his swing. Now with appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Giles. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's down and away. Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a top half of the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, Hal Morris. Cologne back to work. That one the other way, and lines out to third.
You said it's 10 degrees out there?
So up next, Carlos Beltran. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now he breaks his back. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Damn.
Mike Sweeney now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Did your mama say anything came in the mail for you over there?
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Okay. Well, I'll pick out. Okay.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And I had tacos
on
already.
left side. Sends it across the first.
Yeah, it's still out, but I didn't brine it or marinate it yet.
Here in Cleveland,
I
set
thought
for
we
the
was
bottom of the
probably
third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Marcus Grissom. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
No waiting around right there. Okay. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And there's one down. Omar Vasquez, the next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pacheco ready to fire now. Check swing, called strike. Roll to short, possible 2-ball. The underhand flip, there's one. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. One hit. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jeff King. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-1. Swing and a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air.
That's short. That's short.
Ramirez makes the grab, one away. Jermaine Dye will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Look at the stop.
Jump nasty. That's Omar.
On the money.
That's
nice
Omar.
Play.
That's Omar the scale. He goes.
So 2 down now, and here is Felix Martinez. Singled and scored his first time. Ground ball right side, Tony. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
That one ain't gonna be enough.
Bottom of the fourth, now the number 2 hitter, Julio Franco. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Franco goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in the lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Tying run and scoring position here in game 1 of the ALDS. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third.
They tied it up.
Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1. First and second, no outs. Justice digs in now. And the pitch. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Giles. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1. First and second here, no outs. A little bit low. 2-1. Rib, but it curls foul. Popped up. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Matt Williams digs in for the Guardians. Inside, just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Down the line, and it's foul. Tony, the runner at third. Justice at second with 2 gone. That's inside. And the count even 1-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning.
Let's get that run back.
Game 1 of the division series. Here's the second baseman, Jose Overstreet.
Oh, we get it back, baby! Yes! Yes! First pitch, we tied that bitch back up.
That one fell
yes!
good, and we are starting
yes,
over.
Tied it back
2-2.
up.
He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now a chance for Dean Palmer to the right side. Franco whips it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Johnny Damon.
Oh!
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Yes.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Sharp
we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take. Come on, Johnny.
And the throw
yes.
Third.
We'll take that.
He is locked in there.
Yes,
well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells.
We'll take that. We'll take that. Yes, we got 2 runs out the score. Yes.
And it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Come on, Mike. You
First and second, 1 out. Sweeney getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike 1. Morris, the lead runner out at second. Beltran over at first, so 1 away.
Damn. Come on, Mike.
Swing.
Damn.
Tapper. Cologne. Toss to second. Double play.
Damn,
what a quick killing to end the inning.
Damn, we got 3.
Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Sandy Almanzar. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Omar Vasquez now at the plate. And that misses. 1-0. On the ground right side.
Second base.
Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Julio Franco. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Albert Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Paul Asensio appears to be getting loose. Plank also throwing. That to right, and that's a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air down the left side,
Damn.
and there's 1 away. Jermaine Dye steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, very fast.
Line drive.
We'll take that.
A dive. Nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
On the ground to the left. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the sixth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Manny Ramirez. That's towards center. On the move. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. Jim Tone digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of popping.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
We got a foul ball. No, get that.
Hard hit to third.
Gun him. That was nasty.
Tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs. So in now for Cleveland, David Justice. Swing and a pop up. Foul territory for the catcher.
He kicks his ass off.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is
my defense.
Paul Asensio into the game.
Power slider guy, though. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Number 45.
Overstreet now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That went back up the middle, and it gets through.
Take that.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Dean
Why didn't you come back up and cut this fan off?
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent
you probably
anything
see
over their
my
heads. Slice to right, and it's
burn, baby, burn.
Coming home.
Damn.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Man at second. Swing and a ball line out towards center. Grissom makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Here's the 0-2. Ripped to third. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they're up 3-2. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the DH, Brian Giles. Pacheco back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, Got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the
Oh,
at-bat.
got him.
Nice play, and that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one.
Got him.
Ground ball
One.
right side could be two.
Nice. Oh, he went to the bag. Damn. That was a sweet double.
And up next for Cleveland, Marcus Grissom. And the slider just misses. With the tying run on at first, here in game one of the ALDS. In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. In the dirt, but kept close. Save! And now a man into scoring position. With the tying run at second, here at the bottom of the seventh. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sandy Almanzar. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Touches the bag for one.
Yeah,
and that's
nasty.
two.
Nasty.
So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there.
Oh.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Paul Stu.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Beltran, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grissom makes the catch. And there's one down. Mike Sweeney steps in for the Royals. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Grissom on his way over. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs. So now the DH spot, Jeff King. Late on that fastball. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eric Plank, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Mesa, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Foul ball. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. A missed curveball struck him out. Royals go down 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Omar Vasquez. That one the other way, Martinez. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, Parker.
Franco in the box now, takes strike 1. Line drive.
Oh,
he's
good
got
D.
it.
Good
And
D.
there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seen.
Lefty.
The ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Yes!
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 Trying for 2.
We got
3
it
up,
back.
3 down, inning over.
Man got done. Run them down.
Here in Cleveland, all set to start the 9th in this one. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jermaine Dye. Ripped to short. Slings it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
But I got to get me a lefty in there. this is the lefties coming. Feel me now.
And next up for the Royals, Felix Martinez. That one pushed foul. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Way inside, gets out of the way.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Back to the mound. It hit him.
He might get on. Let's be out of his safe.
Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jose Overstreet. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That one ripped left field.
Yes.
And it runs.
Yes, we got that in sync. Yes.
The run comes in to score from second, and they take a two-run lead in the ninth.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so
on the ground. One at second. He's out over to first. Safe.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
A little bit faster when they can
yes,
smell
we got
an
that
RBI.
insurance.
That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Hal Morris steps in for the Royals.
Oh!
Over to first.
Yes.
And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we're back.
Yep, they got all the lefties coming up. Bring that lefty in.
Chris Haney on a pitch out of the pen here.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2 count.
Damn!
Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Justice now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Damn!
Drive, that's a base hit into left field. Tony around third.
Damn!
The throw is offline and he's in to score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Damn!
And next is the designated hitter, Brian Giles. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
This Cleveland team.
Tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-2 now. This to third.
Oh, good beat.
And they're down to their last out.
That's why you hunt the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Tony Fernandez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Check swing, and he held up. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
The other way, and that'll
game over, baby. Yes, we stole game
a
1.
tightly played game.
Yes,
got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
Royals, 38 at bats, 5 runs, 14 hits, 5 RBIs, no walks. Okay, let me skip up one time. He had 1 home run, he had 2 doubles, 1 error. They used 2 pitches. Cleveland, 34 at bats, 3 runs, 10 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, 4 Ks. No home runs. They got all that power. We did a good job. We stole game 1 from you. They used 4 pitching. Let's keep rocking. Red Sox playing the Yankees. Wow. Braves playing the Dodgers. Cardinals playing the Giants. That's crazy. Wow. Hell of a playoffs. Throwback, too. Oh, shit. Why am I picking Chris to get tired? I gotta switch up this time. I want everybody to be tired. I know backup first baseman. Wow. How am I gonna play this? Like Swayze. Awesome. He can play second. Johnson here, he can hit. I thought I took him out. Morris, first base. Swing out. Martinez is out. Yeah, it's at 20 at second base. Maybe for Jose. Jose been balling, but I need the rest of him.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit. Not where you want. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Brian Anderson. What do you got on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Johnny Damon, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. And the 0-2. On the ground at first, and that chance handled. Tony takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. So up next, Shane Haller.
Number 4.
Haller in his 2nd season, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Tapped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. Just got him on that one. 2 down, bases empty. So up now for Kansas City, Carlos Beltran. That one blasted deep to right. Ramirez going back.
Let's go.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Cleveland, and today's starting pitcher, Kevin Aparicio. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Julio Franco now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swung on.
Damn.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now Jim Tony. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one ripped, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the
pulse. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking. The
base hit. 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And now Brian Giles. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Drop spray. Put it down. 1 run across.
Fuck, they done jumped on
Another comes in to score. It's 3-zip. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Giles on third with 2 out. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, inning ends, and that stops. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Jeff King. Swing and a foul straight back. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jermaine Dye will hit next. And it's fouled away. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty.
Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first with one gone. Sal Foss, the next to hit. Backed off the plate that time. Ground ball left side, could be two. Flips it behind his back. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Marcus Grissom. Gets down, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve. Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
One away. So the Guardians lineup turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Omar Vasquez.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Man, what the first one?
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Franco. And that drops in for a strike. Check swing called strike. 0-2 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Goes down looking.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Next offering is down low. Corners are occupied with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and that is the inning.
Let's get some runs.
Here in Cleveland, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pennington. Anderson back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a quick out number 1. And now the rookie second baseman, Jed Hansen. Headed towards the corner.
Stay fair, stay fair, stay
on
fair.
the run towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That's out to center field.
Stay fair, stay fair.
Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing. He just launched that one into center.
Hansen at first, one gone. To the right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first, and he's out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
That one hammered center field.
Go.
Makes the catch on the edge of the track. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Jim Toney.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So in now for Cleveland, David Justice. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one way outside, and the count is even 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Brian Giles digs in now. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that's a fair ball. Man at first, Matt Williams digs in for the Guardians. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that is that. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shane Haller. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Jeff King. And foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 2-run game. First and second, no outs. Dive getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yes! Yes!
That one
go out! Go out! Go out! Go out! Go out!
Leaps it.
Yes!
But can't haul it in. Headed for the plate.
Yes!
He'll score easily.
Yes! Yes, we back in.
Gets himself up at RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Fox swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first.
Tag game, baby.
And a run
Came
comes
back.
in to score.
Yes.
They'll expect a back
We
and
got the
forth
3
this
runs
entire
back.
game because of how
We
good
got
the
the 3
offenses
runs
are.
back. Yes.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pennington now at the plate. Out to short.
We got the
Throws
3
to
back.
first in time.
Tag it up.
Here's the second baseman, Jed Hansen. A single his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't get too good of a
Yes!
pitch, especially
He took the
early in
lead.
count.
And that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Damn!
Cut down and
Why
not
don't
in.
you goddamn slow?
Back here in Cleveland, here's a speed threat. Marcus Grissom to the left side, but it is well foul. Fought off foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Bouncer to second. Hansen whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sandy Almanzar. Out front, rip foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that's downstairs and outside. All tied up, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one to first, Morris. And he handles it himself for the out. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Cleveland, Omar Vasquez. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. He's safe on with a bunt single. So digging in, Julio. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike.
Got him.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the net.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single.
I ain't got no ones left.
We're in the second game of this division series. And here is Hal Morris. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that is foul. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So the Royals batting order turns over. And to the plate for Kansas City, Johnny Damon. Bounce to the right side. And a couple of quick outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lays out and makes the play. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping in, Jim Toney. That one's in there. That's strike 1. There's the strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Justice. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Pulls that one foul. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Damn!
Ripped right
God
field.
damn it.
Back there. That one way.
Damn! It's hard to body. Oh.
And they boost their lead. It's 5-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Giles, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Matt Williams. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he turns and heads for second.
Got him.
In, and
There
he's
he
out.
is. Yes.
Touchdown, and that ends the top 6. So up now for Kansas City, Carlos Beltran.
We'll take that.
So a man on base to start the inning. Jeff King steps in for the Royals. Sharp ground.
Yes, we'll take that.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it.
Knocked them out. Bring him right.
Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Plant.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Dive goes after that one for strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he chases that one. And that is a big first out. Here's the catcher, Sal Foss.
Oh!
Just
missed it. He was early.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Mesa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stu getting loose as well.
Oh my God! Yes! 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 Oh my God! Oh my fucking God! Yes!
He powers that one out of here.
Yes, we took the lead.
That one just sounded different.
Oh my fucking
Man,
God!
been the loudest moment
Oh
yet.
my
Man, my
fucking
ears
God!
are ringing. I can feel that swing
Yes.
from the booth.
That was dope. Oh my! He had a 3-run shot.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really.
I gotta get somebody in the chamber. That left, only get that one left. I gotta save my pitches. I gotta save my stops.
With his mechanics, if you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Pennington, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jed Hansen. He's 2 for 2. Liner to second and picked on the hop.
Yes!
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Yes, with the whole break.
So up next, Hal Morris.
Oh!
And that one in the air.
Damn, that's short,
field.
though. Damn.
Listen, moving under.
That was me.
And that's the third out.
Well, we took the lead.
Royals grab 3 on this homer. It's tightened up here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Marcus Grissom.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Almanzar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Ball one there. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Try to bunt his way on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runner at first for 2.
They got a whole bunch of that.
Julio Franco digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out, inning over.
2 more runs. We need like 2 more runs.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Asensio.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a bunt towards third. Barehand grab. Nicely done for the out. Shane Haller steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Carlos Beltran. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. In the air, right field, Ramirez. And that'll do it. So they go quietly. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Manny Ramirez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
On the ground, out to short. Jump throw across his body.
Oh, shit.
Safe at first.
Pull him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make.
And the Royals manager, Chris Haney, will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tony in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the
7th.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect.
Off-balance feed, there's 1.
Get him! Yes! Yes! Good defense. Yes.
We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 6.
We need about 3 runs.
Jose Mesa takes over on the mound. Well, 1-run game. And now the DH, Jeff King.
Oh, my God! Yes!
Yes! That's back there.
Yes!
Into Heritage Park and out of here. there.
Yeah.
Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-5. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
On to first. First out in the top of the eighth. Sal Foss steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Royals get a run in the inning on this. It's now 7-5. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Brian Childs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Takes
Good
it
D,
in for
good
the
D,
out.
good D.
Now here is Matt Williams.
Number 9.
And that one pulled foul.
Oh, good
Smoked
D,
on the
good D,
ground
good
a
D.
second. Throws to first in time. And they got him.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the center fielder, Marcus Grissom. And that drops in for a strike. That's outside. And that's ball 1. The Royals holding on to a 2-run lead. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS.
Oh,
Hammered, base hit. And up next for Cleveland, Sandy Almanzar. In the air out towards right center. Damon sizing this one up. And that is the third out of the inning. Lead 1. And they're down 7-5. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jed Hansen. Swing.
Damn, no chasing.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Chad S.V.G up and throwing. Stu warming up as well. There's the swing and a miss. Time call. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Beat it out, beat it out. He
Catcher
beat
has
that,
it,
he
fires
beat
to
that.
first.
Yes. Drop third strike. Yes. Yes.
Man at first, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Hal Morris. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Damn.
Squirts away a little bit.
Come on, Hal. And right there, we can go up 2-0 in the 5-game series.
Strike 2.
Damn.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss. Came out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in, Johnny Damon. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Rocking it out towards right center.
Damn. That was a gap out.
On the run.
That was a gap out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Haller at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
2 outs. Yeah, foul ball.
He was waiting to split.
Line drive.
Damn.
The throw to first, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of the
ninth. They got all righties.
So bottom of the ninth, now Omar Vasquez.
Number 13.
Still got some kids.
Haney back to work. That's a slider for a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third.
Gun him.
To first,
Yes.
one up, one down.
No errors,
That's
no
a huge
walks.
defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Franco stands in now and watches strike one. And it's even up.
That's a ball.
On the ground to third.
Gun him.
Sends
Yes, we
across
need
to
one more.
first.
One
2-2
more,
down.
baby.
Those
We go
plays
up
can be
2-1.
tricky.
We go up
They're
2 games.
routine,
2
but
games
that doesn't
tonight.
mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's to
Ooh,
third.
damn! Man, he's so good. Glad I didn't take the lefty out. So we got some lefties.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Tony. And ball 1. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike.
Oh!
With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's even.
Oh, come
That turns
on.
out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Oh!
And it's through for a
Are you
hit.
fucking
So
kidding
that's
me?
2 straight, 2-out
Fuck.
hits.
Man, I don't want to end like this.
Now a move being made at second base. Pitch running for Cleveland, Mark Witt. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. And a curve misses outside.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Next offering is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute.
Oh,
Finish your
got him on
pitch. If
front.
you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
1 strike away. Out to short.
Gun him.
Throw to first.
Yes!
That'll do it.
Yes!
The Royals
Yes,
take
we
a
up
2-0 lead back
in a
home.
5-game
This
series.
team is
Yes.
riding pretty high right
Yes, he
now.
can
And you can
upset
tell the whole
Cleveland
team
as well. He upset
pretty
Oakland.
confused as to why they're
Oh,
not getting it done.
close.
But it's a
That
huge
was
tone
close.
setter when you can take the first 2 games of a
That was
series, especially
That was
on the road.
close.
Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these 2 teams.
Oh, that was close. Royals 38 at bat, 7 runs, 11 hits, 7 RBIs, no walks, 5 carries, 2 home runs, 1 double, 1 run. I used 2 pitches for the win. Cleveland 41 at bats, 5 runs, 16 hits, 5 RBIs, no walks, 5 carries. They hit nothing. They use 4 pitches. Come on. One more. We need one more game here. One more. Yeah, one more. One more we advance. One more fucking game. Wait, yeah, we got one. Let me see what today's games is like. These are today's games. Red Sox and Yankees, Dodgers and Braves. Wow. on, we swept their ass. And we at the crib, too. We at the crib, too. My first game at the crib since I've been in the playoffs. Let me do the offense. Belcher ain't started yet, but I need that lefty. I need that lefty because they got a shit ton of lefties. That's started lefties. What they doing? They doing Josh Nagy. They're loading up on the lefties. This dude been coming through in the clutch. Swing play, yeah. I like to play everybody. Everybody plays, so we good. You know, I'm gonna try something a little different. Just in case I get some hits. I'm gonna try that. Power, contact, power, contact, power, power, contact.
It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Just about ready to roll. Showing the slab in today's game, Jose Rosado.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Fernandez. In there for strike one. Rosado in his third season. He throws a cutter, a two-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch.
Ball. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Popped in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away. And now the right fielder, Manny Ramirez. And that's in the dirt.
Ball one, no strike.
Right side. Hackenberg. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Charles Newby.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Carlos Beltran. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rudder takes off. Towards right center field.
That might be short.
Makes the catch.
Damn, I couldn't run back.
Tony steps on the bag. Nice job to recover from the offline throw. And next up for the Royals, Hal Morris. And that one popped in the air, left field.
Damn, I just scared it.
Justice makes the catch. That is the third game of the division series. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jim Toney. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. In the air to left down the line. Beltran turns to the right on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Matt Williams, the next to hit.
Damn! I left that one hanging. Damn, we crushed that. I left that hanging.
And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Brian Giles, batting with one down, takes the strike.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
David Justice in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
You gotta have a left-handed pitcher.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
They got very deep with the left-handed power.
Upstairs. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Next offering misses, and now 3-1. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Mike Sweeney. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now, Felix Martinez. Bounce to the right. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Jermaine Dye steps in for the Royals. Swings through that one.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Ripped on a line.
Ball.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
You gotta step it up.
New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Sandy Almanzar. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Marcus Grissom, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, base is empty. Popped up. Morris makes the grab for the second out. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Omar Vasquez. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. Guardians go down in order. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Jeff King. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Jose Overstreet will hit next. Now a screamer into the outfield. Damn. Snags it, 2 away. Dean Palmer getting ready to hit. Bounced up the middle. Vasquez. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3. On to the fourth. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tony Fernandez. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So in now for Cleveland, Manny Ramirez. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series.
Damn.
Sliced hard but foul. That's outside. 1-2 to count. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Tony batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Hit on the ground to short.
Done.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Johnny Damon. Right side. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, boots it. Safe at first, don't play. We'll see how they score this. 1 down. Kyle Morris steps in for the Royals. Flying to left his first time.
Damn, we into a dub.
To second for 1.
Damn.
Second double play of the day.
They can't even play. They don't want to get swept.
Third game of the division series. Now the third baseman, Matt Williams. Now one miss. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Nice curveball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one out to right. Hackenberg under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in, Brian Giles.
Damn, he caught a body on.
Way back there.
Fuck, go foul.
And they add on. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, David Justice. In there at the knees. And that strike 1. Justice went deep in his most recent game. Justice. And that's outside. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Fastball is outside. Next pitch is outside. Justice. The runner at second with one away. And ball forward.
Damn! Falling apart. Falling apart.
Marcus Grissom digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there, 0-1.
Damn.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Outside, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss.
Fly ball center field. Damon makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's the third run of the inning. This team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Slice down the right side. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the move. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Grounds one to short. Martinez zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Mike Sweeney. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And they have their first hit since the first inning. So up next, Felix Martinez. Grounded out his first time up. Tap back to the mound.
Into a
Fires to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jermaine Dye. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So now here's the DH, Jeff King. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
We'll take that. Fall.
Field, that's a base hit. To second, it pulls him off the bag.
Yes. We'll take that.
First and second, 2 outs. Overstreet digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high chopper. Tony. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City, top of the 6th inning.
Ain't this about a bit?
So they turn things over to the righty, Brian Bell.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 47, Brian Bell.
Giddy up in the 4th inning.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Guardians digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off.
Oh my God! Damn, man, he caught it.
Back there.
Damn. They ain't bullshitting me. They not bullshitting
down on the mound right now.
They don't want to go home.
Was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Bell winds and deals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Damon hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Brian Giles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses the zone. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians tack on another with this home run. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Dean Palmer. Newbie back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 gone here. Johnny Damon steps in for the Royals. Gets him to chase after that one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one. Line to left, and foul ball.
Oh my God! Yes.
Struck out towards right
Yes.
center. That one is
We got someone on the board. Yes.
splash landing. It's into the fence for a huge home run. What a blast! So 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Hal Morris. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle.
Oh, that was nasty.
What a play.
Oh, my.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, David Justice. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Bell, in his rookie season, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that's in for a strike. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. He did not go around. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offering is downstairs. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one catches the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pick to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
That's 99 at the knees.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That hits the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished really up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. Guardians go down in order.
I gotta get a lefty in there.
And we're back.
Just in case. I need time. What am I gonna use? Gotta know what the lefties. I'm gonna need Psycho. It's not that I had two lefties. Let's use them.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Sweeney.
Oh my God! Yes.
That's well
Here we
struck
go.
back there.
Here we go.
That one is
splashing.
gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 5-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
And
Yes,
here
we'll
is
take that.
Felix
We know we
Martinez. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And maybe he's got something going here. Trying to get back into this one.
Dive at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is fouled back. Martinez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounder might be two.
Into a double play.
There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jeff King steps in for the Royals. And there's a foul ball.
Everybody doing something.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
We'll take that.
Grounded up the middle, base
Yes,
hit.
we'll take that. We'll take that.
And that keeps the inning alive. Jose Overstreet steps in for the Royals. Swing.
Fall.
Shallow right field.
Damn.
Fernandez pulls it in on the run, but not before they're able to
Jersey.
blast. It's now 5-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Damon puts it away, and there's one away. And up next for Cleveland, Tony Fernandez. And that drops in for a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, 2 gone.
The bat selected Manny Ramirez.
And he pumps it a strike. Next one in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Toney. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Ramirez off of first with 2 away.
Damn.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Matt Williams. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Jeff Montgomery.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Big swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Yes.
In time. Nicely done to get out of the
4 runs.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the third baseman, Dean Palmer. The pitch. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Stays alive.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Oh,
hit hard on the ground is short.
Drop this one.
1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Tap foul at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The Guardians leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
A swing and a soft liner. Nice grab. Royals bats are back here in Kansas City. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Brian Giles. Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's the left fielder, David Justice. That one ripped. There, that should be extra bases.
That's some bullshit.
Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Damn, that was some bullshit.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
1 away with a runner at third here in the late stages of Game 3. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike. Full count now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success.
Runner on the goal. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hackenberg snags it for the second out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Omar Vasquez. And first offering is fouled off. Almanzar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
They get the force, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit.
We don't have to win.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Paul Asensio.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Sweeney, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. The Royals down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ripped to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Felix Martinez. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Cleveland 35 at bats, 6 runs, 10 hits, 6 RBIs, 1 walk, 6 Ks. They get 3 home runs. They didn't miss 1 error. They used 2 pitches. He hit 32 at bat, 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 walks, 2 Ks. They used 2 home runs. We used 3 pitches. We won win away. We won win away. Come back later and play that. Damn. Would have been nice to win that motherfucker though. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. I'm at the crib too. No, wait. Hold on. This is wild. Am I looking at this shit right? It's a 5-game series. It was okay. I won the first 2. They won. That one was 2 more. Okay. Be back.